Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I pulled some oracle cards before I turned this on so I could see what the overall energies, and I'm going to share. We've got Lizard, Dream Time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. So have you been having dreams? Have you had visions? And then, wow, your angel card is number 32, Twin Flames and Soulmates. 32, 5. So it feels difficult even though because it's change. If you have a twin flame or soulmate coming in, have you foreseen this? Did you have a vision of this? Did you dream about this? Did you dream about this person? So this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Virgo. In the past, we have the Seven of Cups, a lot of options. Someone trying to figure out what they want. What do I want? What do I want? Feels like this person's at a buffet. Like, what do I want? I've tried that. I don't want that. There's a lot of, wow. Okay, in the past, wow, someone was exploring their options and feels like they didn't like what they had created. The foundation there, it feels like they were in a connection with someone where it wasn't a match. The foundational issues were not a match. The values, why we're together, what we want in the future, not a match. And so with this realization, a tower came. This is not for you. This might be comfortable, but this isn't for you. You didn't come here to be comfortable. And it looks like a tower happened. Tower comes, the universe provides that tower because of the foundation. You can't build any longer on this foundation. Feels like this was pretty sudden. Even though there were inklings, it feels sudden. It feels like someone was unmasked. And it feels like this shifted your whole world, your whole perspective. And it really got you moving forward, becoming a warrior, being able to overcome obstacles. It feels like in the past, there's just this kind of energy. I don't know. Do I want to do this? You can't make a choice on what you want to create, what you want to add to this, because the foundation was crumbling. Maybe someone in the connection, let me see, did someone explore other options? Yeah, it looks like someone was lying at a player, someone who feels like they were taking bad advice from people around them. So I'm not getting that it's bad that this connection ended. This connection needed to end for you to move forward. So you could see that you were in connection with someone who was unwilling or unable to learn anything new, very stuck in their ways. Full cup. A full cup, you can't add anything new. You can't learn anything new. I know it all. And so it created this chronic state where you were very exhausted. Feels like you were not with this person, but in competition with this person, trying to make this work. But this person's their energy's inconsistent, a player. They're just going where they can get what they want. And they were also heeding horrible advice, taking they weren't going within to find their answers. It feels like they were fielding advice from really unreliable sources. But that's not to say that this breakup wouldn't happen or shouldn't have happened. I hate shoulding, but it feels like this was necessary, that this connection ended. However, it ended in a very painful way, because the person you were connected with, I'm getting they're very immature, and they didn't know how to end it any other way. In current time, you've got the Page of Wands in reverse. All right, Virgo, this week, it's like there's a lack of moving forward, a lack of excitement, a lack of enthusiasm. Someone comes in, there's these messages. Oh boy, yeah. Boy, there are messages coming in. What are these messages about? They're around work, something that you've been working on. It feels like you've been really worried about work, about whatever you're skilled at, whatever you've been focusing on. And there's this, feels like you might be getting into this toxic mindset of that you can't create what you want. Feels like a lot of mother wound issues coming up. Like a disbelief in yourself. What's interesting is there's someone who wants to work with you. This feels a lot around your work and your finances right now. Like you're getting the attention of someone who's watching you work. I don't feel like you notice this. It feels like you're just so focused on work, but there's this communication that's coming in. It's very tempting communication. Very tempting. It feels like you're listening. It feels like you almost feel like I'm not in a position not to listen. I feel like you're almost like made to listen. Like I'm going to listen. But there's something toxic. And I feel like that's why you're not taking action towards this. Yeah, it feels like it's not a good enough offer for you. Someone's trying to breadcrumb you. They're trying to give you less than what you deserve. They see the work. They see your skill. They see that level of ability that you have, but it feels like they're not really honoring where the source of this energy, or honoring you. And so it's tempting. It feels like a tempting offer, but when you really sit with this and look at it, you're realizing this is not a good offer. This is too little. Wow. It's just not enough. Feels like you're very honest about what's going on, but there's some type of secret. There's something hidden here. I'm not able to really define what that is, because this is a general reading, but you're not wanting to move forward with this. There's something. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. It looks like you've had this amazing transformation. It's like someone, what is this? Someone's coming forward and they're unapologetic. And it feels like they might be trying to woo you and trying to pull you in and get you kind of hooked in. They want you. Of course they want you. You're very skilled. It feels like they want to take you off the market. I know this came in as a twin flame soulmate reading, but I'm getting that this feels more around work, at least right now. Let's see where this goes. But it's like they're trying to woo you. They're trying to take you off the market. They're trying to it feels like in the past you were in a connection, a relationship where it was too small. You outgrew it. And so you needed to leave, you needed to move on. And now it feels like in regards to work, someone is trying to offer you something, an opportunity, but it's not big enough for you, or you're going to outgrow it so fast. It looks like it might be something traditional, a little too traditional for you. Someone wanting to, it feels like someone's wanting to boss you around. Like, I want you to instead of taking your instructions and guidance from source and your alignment, someone's wanting to harness your power. But this is not it doesn't feel joyful. It doesn't feel happy. It looks like you're focusing on self-love and you're willing to wait for the right opportunity. You'll know it when you feel it. You'll know when the timing is right. You'll know when they show up. It's like your trust in yourself and your open-heartedness is allowing a new timeline. It's like, no, this isn't for me, and because there's some, I can feel, I just know there's something better for me. And so you're willing to cut out anything that, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste your time. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're willing to carry the burden alone for a bit longer, but this helps you by choosing yourself, by realizing this isn't for you. Instead of grasping at whatever comes your way, it helps you move to calmer grounds, calmer seas. All right, Virgo, your next steps, feels like your next steps are guarded. You're a bit defensive. Feels like, I am worried that someone's going to try to hoodwink me, or it feels like it's more like a lack of trust of yourself. I'm worried that I'm going to be duped. I'm worried that someone's going to take advantage of me. And so you're feeling very guarded instead of, I trust myself. I love myself. I know it. I'll feel the opportunity is right when it's right. It looks like you're really in your next steps very aware of what hasn't manifested yet in the 3D. And so it feels like I don't have any options. I'm very sad. I'm feeling defensive. I'm feeling bummed out, like there's no joy and that I have no options. But something is coming in. So these energies, this feels very future. I mean, we're all on different timelines here, but as this reading goes, all of this is leading up. I feel like that's why you're able to let go of an opportunity that's not enough. It's not the right opportunity for you. You're going to wait, because you might also have, like in your dreams, in your visions, feels like very clear dreams. It feels like you might be meeting up with this twin flame or soulmate in your dreams, and then it feels like you're feeling a little down, not gonna lie. Feels like I'm defensive, I'm worried, did I make the right decision? Should I have let that go? It feels like, and then someone comes in and then someone comes in. Looks like you might be a little blinded to this at first. It doesn't feel like love at first sight. It feels like you're in a healing mode. Yeah, and trying to get out of a nightmare scenario, or this person is. Or that would be a lot of mirroring, which would be twin flame. That energy is very mirrored. So you are in this kind of defensive, kind of worried about that next step. And also there's someone else who's feeling very worried about their finances, very insecure about their next steps. They're feeling like they're stuck in a nightmare. This person's nervous system is fried. They're trying to heal, but there's something that it feels like neither of you see this yet. It looks like staying in anxiety, staying in difficulty keeps you from repeating cycles. You have lots of options. It just doesn't seem like it. You've got the strength you need. You've got the courage. Any last messages? What does Virgo need to know about this twin flame and soulmate energy? Someone's in their emotions. Overwhelmed by emotions. Again, there's someone who wants to work with you. Maybe this is around work. It feels like someone's overwhelmed in their emotions. Feels like that overwhelm is leading them to you. It might not. You might meet them through work, and that's the new beginning. That's the Ace of Wands. This is someone passionate, very passionate. So it feels like an attraction. Quite an attraction. And that's when you're like, okay, I got it. It's a feeling. Ooh. Tonight's gonna be a good night. What is that? No. There's all of a sudden something, it's like you'll know it. You'll feel it. You're very attracted to this person. And it feels like epiphany. Like, oh. But I am getting, take it slow. Take your time. Time. It's something about time. Take your time. So, wow. All right. That's your reading, Virgo. Hope that was helpful. If you haven't already, if you'd hit that like button, that helps me grow this channel. If you want to comment and let me know any aspect of this that you want to share with me, I love your comments. I read them all. I respond to most all of them. And also, if you haven't already, if you can hit that subscribe button so you can, if you're interested, if this reading resonated, so you can get more of these readings in your feed. I do the weekly zodiac tarot readings, and then I do a daily psychic reading, and on the weekends the daily psychic readings are a love reading and a business and finance reading. So a lot here for you. So all right, Virgo, take care. Have a great week. Bye.